Greetings, friends. Sleepy here, and welcome to another episode of Original Xbox Variants. Today we're going to take a look at The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring trading card set. Give you guys a little information about the game. So, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring video game is actually based off of the novel and not the Peter Jackson movies. So you will notice that the characters do not look anything like the actors in the movie. The story, is based off the novel, so the characters look different. There's also other characters that were in the game, like Tom Bombadil, who never made it into the movie. And since it doesn't follow the movie, there's going to be different stuff, a little bit different stuff in the game compared to the movie, because, stuff had to get cut from the novel for the movie, and Peter Jackson moved things around, changed a little bit of stuff here and there. So playing the game, can be a little different than the movies. Now, the initial print run of The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, each copy contained a randomly placed trading card in the games. Now, they also released this for PlayStation 2, Game Boy Advance, and the PC. And those four platforms all included trading cards in the initial print runs. After the initial print run, they just started releasing regular copies without the collectible trading card. Now for Xbox, the way you knew your copy had a card contained in it was there was a little sticker here that said collectible card inside. Limited time only, some are very rare. Which will you find? Now there are 25 total cards in the trading card set, and you got one randomly placed in the copy that you would buy. And you're going to remember at this time, games were $50 a pop. So, if you were to buy, you'd have to buy 25 brand new copies at $50 a pop. Plus tax and everything, you spend like $1,300, and that's the bare minimum to hope that you would get a different card in each one, because some are common, so some are easier to find, some are rare, and some are super rare. And I will show you guys the rarest card towards the end of the video. But minimum you would have had to buy 25 copies of this game to get the 25 cards, and hope that you didn't get any duplicates, which is crazy. Luckily today, you can get copies of this game for like $3, $4, $5, and that's how I was able to collect the set. So, I'm going to show you guys what all 25 cards look like. I have them all laid out here on their copies of the game. So you guys give me a moment here, and we'll move you guys over to there. Alright. Got the stacks here, all 25 of the trading cards. Just want to show you guys which ones came out. So first up, you have Frodo Baggins, Samwise Sam Gamgee, Peregrine Pippin Took, Merry Doc Merry Brandybuck, Legolas, there's Aragorn, Frodo 3D model, Sam 3D model, Pippin 3D model, and Merry 3D model. Have the Mirror of Galadriel, Phial of Galadriel, Aragorn 3D model, Gandalf 3D model, so you can get this to focus, Tom Bombadil, Boromir, Gimli, Glammed Ring, Gandalf's Staff, Gandalf's Pipe, Sting, Orc Weapons, Legolas' Sword, Gimli's Axe, and now the rarest trading card in this set. These were very hard to find, and that was the One Ring. And a very interesting thing about this One Ring trading card is they actually also ran a contest that if you found a copy of the One Ring, you could turn it in to get the Lord of the Rings Literary Trilogy book. I have never seen the book, so I have no idea what it looks like. I don't know if anybody, actually won it. I don't know how many copies they were, but there was a contest to find this already rare One Ring, and then you had to turn it in to get a chance to win that literary trilogy novel. So that's another reason why these are super rare, because, who knows how many people turn this in hoping to win, and I don't know how many copies of the book there were. There could have been just one, there could have been a bunch, I'm not sure. But the rarest card to find in this set is the One Ring. So if you guys, want some little tips, if you really want to go after this set, which, can be difficult. It took me a little over a year to find them. I scoured eBay, Amazon, local game stores and stuff, traded a couple with some friends. But, they did come in copies on Xbox. You can also find them in PlayStation 2 copies. You can find them in Game Boy Advance copies and the PC. So I had to piece together from different sets. Like I bought a bunch of them on PS2. I got some on the PC. Got a couple from Game Boy Advance copies to get the trading cards that I was missing. And then I wanted every copy to have its own copy for Xbox. So I went and bought, I made sure I got all 25 copies of the set. And then I got really lucky and got a brand new and sealed copy for like $10. Normally these sealed ones online with the cards usually sell between $20 and $50. It just depends on the seller and the day. But I wanted to have at least one in my set that was brand new and sealed that still had the sticker on it to go along with the 25 cards I have in my set. Alright, you guys, give me a moment here and we'll move the camera back. Alrighty guys, so there you go. That is all 25 cards in the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring trading card set. Now, it's definitely a crazy set to try to complete, but if it's something you are after, that'll let you guys know what cards are available. Again, like I said, some ways to find them. You got Xbox copies, you can try to get them in PlayStation 2 copies, Game Boy Advance copies of the game, and PC copies of the game. So, you have 4 different games you can search for. I was able to complete the set in about a year. Some of them are more common, like the Sam, Frodo, those 3D model cards. Those are really easy to find. Some of the more difficult ones can be like the Boromir trading card, one of the Gandalf cards. Some of the weapon cards can be kind of difficult to track down. And of course, the One Ring is the most difficult card to track down, and I actually got really lucky and found that at a local game store here. And again, that Lord of the Rings, the One Ring card, had a contest going where if you found that copy, which is already hard enough, you could turn it into that contest to try to win the literary trilogy. So that's why they're super rare and super hard to find. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If this is a set you guys want to collect for, let me know. I do have the list in a spreadsheet I can give you, and I also have pictures of every card front and back that I would be, willing to send to you. I also posted it on Facebook so you guys could check it out. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care, have a wonderful day, and Sleepy will see you next time.